You're sitting at your desk, staring at a task that needs to be done, yet you cannot bring yourself to move. As the shadows move faster across the room, the pressure to start only makes the paralysis feel heavier. This experience is the primary symptom of executive dysfunction, a physiological state where the brain's internal management system struggles to turn an intention into a physical action. Your prefrontal cortex handles your planning and initiation. When you are under chronic stress or dealing with burnout, an influx of cortisol bottlenecks the pathways in this region, effectively taking your management system offline. In the next 5 minutes, you will use a specific structural protocol to bypass this resistance and complete the exact task you are currently avoiding. Addressing the biological mechanism behind this block begins to lower your cortisol levels. Reducing that stress response is the necessary first step towards restoring your brain's ability to initiate action. Methodical. Step 1. Take a piece of paper and write down the single task you have been putting off. Observe the task you just wrote down and consciously decide to set aside any shame associated with it. Internalized stress keeps your threat response active, which further impairs your executive function. Now, draw a line through that task. You are going to replace it with a microscopic first step, an action so small it takes less than 5 minutes to finish. If your goal is to clean the entire kitchen, the scale of the project may trigger a freeze response. Shrink it to a single action. Wipe one counter. Stuck on taxes? Reduce it to a physical movement. Open the tax folder. Shrinking the task redefines your objective from completing a project to merely initiating a movement. This smaller target bypasses the brain's threat detection filter, allowing you to begin without triggering a stress response. Step 2. Open the timer app on your phone and set it for exactly 5 minutes. Enable Do Not Disturb or airplane mode immediately. This protects your incoming focus from digital interruptions that could reset your internal resistance. Research into hesitation suggests that the longer the brain contemplates a difficult task, the more time it has to build a logical argument for remaining in a frozen state. To interrupt this cycle, we use a 5-second countdown. This acts as a structural trigger, demanding physical movement before your brain can initiate a new round of rationalized procrastination. Prepare to move. When the countdown hits 0, physically start your microtask. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start now. Utilizing an external timer and a countdown removes the burden of internal willpower. You have created a structured path around the executive block. Now that the 5 minutes are up, return to your list and cross that microtask off. Crossing a task off provides a tangible sense of completion. This feeling of progress correlates with a release of dopamine across your neural synapses. Dopamine acts as the brain's motivation molecule. This chemical release reactivates the pathways in the prefrontal cortex, helping to restore the executive function that was previously jammed by stress. This biological reward confirms that starting a task creates its own momentum. Once this first milestone is achieved, your brain is better equipped to handle the next action. Compare your current state to where you were 10 minutes ago. By initiating a single action, you have generated measurable momentum. You can now use this momentum to tackle another 5-minute microtask, or you can choose to stop here. Either way, you have successfully broken the paralysis. In the long term, remember that chronic task paralysis is often a sign of a disrupted physiological foundation, rather than a lack of discipline. To keep your executive function stable, you can apply the PLEASE framework. Treat physical illness, maintain balanced eating, avoid mood-altering substances, ensure balanced sleep, and exercise daily. Task paralysis is a signal of a system under pressure. Combining consistent physical maintenance with these structured initiation strategies provides a reliable method for staying unstuck.